Hey.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Sup fam LOL. LOL.
Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Seattle, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
Really, Joe West? First pitch, you gonna already shit on me?
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time.
LOL.
1-1, here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Murphy on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's going to try for 3 right out of the chute tonight. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here. He squares up on this thing and kicks it into high gear for a triple to start us off.
Lol, I'm an idiot. We're just kidding.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Man at third, and a very early opportunity for him to drive in a run. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think
Big
you got to
first
attack
out.
him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Runner still anchored at third base. 1 away now.
Great, now I gotta deal with fucking Cruz and Cano.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Rolled slowly to first. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Second baseman.
You got this.
Cano.
Fuck.
Runners at the corners here with one gone in the inning. And set to stand in the fine second baseman,
Damn
Robinson
IP.
Cano.
Thought he was coming home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with two outs instead of one. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Yonder Alonso stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
Yes.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning.
Yes, let's go.
Erasmo Ramirez gets the ball for Seattle in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he uses both the 4-seam and the 2-seam fastball. And what I like about it is the movement that he's able to create with both those fastballs.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Let's
He'll
go.
lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for Wisconsin, left fielder Daniel Murphy.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Valencia moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up, and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Going to sleep, you earn a emoji thumbs up.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gamble sprinting after it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Mark Reynolds. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Okay,
Ready
thanks.
to deliver. Here's the first
Thanks
pitch.
for stopping by.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
No problem, Cougs, more like bitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Digging in, Kyle Seager.
LOL.
And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Kyle Seager.
LOL, see you in a min. Okay.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this one's in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
A 1 pitch on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up
Left fielder,
defensively, courtesy of
Danny
Majestic.
Valencia.
And in the outfield, George Springer. He can run, he can throw, he can go get him, and he can jump over a wall for you. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to make the plays.
Striding in, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in, Mike Zunino. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Dante Bichette. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Dante Bichette.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And I'm looking at first base at Yonder Alonso. When I watch him pick a ball to the dirt, it reminds me when, 1, he was a catcher, but 2, his brother-in-law is Manny Machado. Imagine the workouts they have in the offseason.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
The catcher Derek Norris is in as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Erasmo Ramirez. 9-1-2 due up.
Erasmo Ramirez.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Now the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the pitch. Got him.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. He ripped a triple to open up the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Peralta's up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Ben Gamel.
Into the box now, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Bichette coming in. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. We'll see the young phenom Ike Davis when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Ike Davis now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home
Leading
third.
off for Wisconsin,
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup and the pitch. Foul back. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hits this
Hi,
one
smile,
hard the other
smile,
way.
smile,
And
smile.
the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Carlos Carrasco.
So striding in, Carlos Carrasco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Surgery went great and took care of me and cats mare me feel better Smeal. Sup Tim, how the surgery go? That's great, never mind lol. Great doctor was happy.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown
Good
off
to
so
hear.
far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see
He
if that
said
sets
that I'll
up
start
some
noticing
different options.
improvement
Wouldn't be
to vision in
surprised to
3
see
days or
a
so.
good slider down and away right here.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2 and 2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
A 2 and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra
Nice.
pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's George Springer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I don't know up yet. Take a little time to adjust.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Way out in front.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do.
I hope I find new and great abilities for me and need no further prayers. Okay, will do.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Also, when I was getting anesthesia, you know that cold feeling in your hand?
And the changeup
Well,
just
it went
missed the
into my
inside corner.
Judson squealed and laughed.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Runners on the move for second. Softly hit to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
LOL.
Nelson Cruz.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you.
When it was like ice on my balls.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Sounds like it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
I almost
Murphy
shouted alien pussy but was too tired to laughing.
And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Robinson.
Laughing.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. And here's a ball hit in the air. Norris has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Digging in to try it again. Yonder Alonso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joey Bowles Madden rage sound be any day now
LOL.
LOL.
First pitch, here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Lubit apparently I snuggled a nurse and didn't know it happened.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
LOL. Yep, Joey Balls and his WR weighted it.
This will be foul.
Lol. Randy Moss Jr. LOL.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0.
No titty slapper
Stepping in and
JR.
ready for another shot, Dustin
up the fourth
Ackley.
inning,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dustin Ackley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the
LOL.
first pitch.
Luke
And
still a
boy,
little wings
high
laughing. Hope you makes a team like that this'er. He not you sorry
strike ball
LOL.
there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
In now, Mark Reynolds. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Damn IT. Or how about the Providence Pussy Poppers? LOL.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a one-out double.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back safely. Into the box, Dante Bichette.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Right over the middle, knee high. One out and a runner on second base.
Or the Delaware Dick Floppers, to be honest.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here it comes, 1-0.
Or the Charleston come
Trying to
suckers.
hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
I would be on the titty eaters.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Lifted in the air to center. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go.
Laughing.
And we are tied 0-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And there's ball 1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Valencia.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
No, I would be on the Toronto team of peas.
Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Laughing.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row out of that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
I woke up out of anesthesia next to my mama and Aunt Smiles meal.
Into the box now, Erasmo Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
How about the Texas alien pussy? LOL.
Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Murphy is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on.
And then I saw my uncle and he got me food with mama, and then aunt is taking me to Chinese restaurant tomorrow. Nice.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
How about that mama ass titties?
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now, 3-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Ike Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I ate ramen noodles, Cerro chicken noodle soup, mac and cheese, and Kit Kats bars and beef sticks.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Carrasco.
Wow.
He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, George
Stepping
Springer.
in, George Springer. A base hit in his first trip. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score.
Fuck.
Gene Segura standing in. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gene Segura.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Inside,
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gene Segura goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ripped down the line.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this is foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bichette is there. 2 down. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on.
I've got the hiccups. Oh.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
You always have him, it seems like.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Left fielder, Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's Dustin Ackley. And this is going to be a foul ball. I'm set with the 0-1. 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A runner at first with no outs here. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
I don't know what it hick is.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Segura for one. Back to first, and Ackley's gone as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
Here's Mark Reynolds. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
My mom gets them you and it sound like a dying donkey.
7th inning already? Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what
LOL.
you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Murphy has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager. Bichette is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert, and we still have no score. Digging in once again, Dante Bichette.
Yep, I hiccups at the recovery room and nurse was like on LOL.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The shortstop,
Ready for another chance? Johnny Peralta. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Norris. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hey Noah, I also was burping like crazy.
And no swing apparently. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Gamble on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Valencia.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
0-1 pitch on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Leonis Martin.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty. One man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
He froze him on the fastball there. Leonis Martin is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Gerard Dyson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end
Hey Noah,
up,
what
but
did you eat
get him
today?
to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score.
Chicken wrap.
Tony Zitch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Tony Zitch.
Carlos Ruiz is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Carlos Ruiz.
Stepping in, Ike Davis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ike Davis.
Hopefully I can hit off this guy. Fuck that starter, LOL.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Davis waits on the 1-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run.
Yeah, he is a pooper big fart nugget.
Hit by pitch.
Into the box now, Carlos Carrasco. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here's George Springer, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base.
Pitcher got a dick arm and Donald Trump's attitude.
Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away. And standing in, the left fielder, Daniel Murphy. Jarrod Dyson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Jarrod Dyson.
Gerardo Parra will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Sorry about that, guys. I got a plan and I hope it works. Wish me luck. LOL, still on anesthesia.
In there, 0-1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make
I'll
a
fart
perfect
and you'll
turn
win.
to turn 2.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, and that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's Dustin Ackley as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is line to left. Valencia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead it 1-0.
Emoji clapping hands, emoji clapping hands, emoji clapping hands.
Now and take over in left field.
Number 1, Jarrod Dyson.
Gerardo Parra will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Gene Segura standing in. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Emoji middle 5 at pitcher. Ringer. Gotta make some more changes here, guys. Sorry. Actually, I didn't realize Para could play first base. I also am going to have a good day tomorrow.
Takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Cool. Glad to hear that, Tim.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bichette is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out.
Center fielder number 16.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan.
Noah, will you send me a friend request?
We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
Fuck the shit. On PSN, Henry.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home.
I am happy to eat Chinese food tomorrow. What do you think I should get? Henry, it's easier if you friend me.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I had to get off. I don't know. Tim, I don't really eat Chinese. Hey Noah, I might get sweet and sour chicken. Noah. What your name, Henry? HGoeb 7. Nice tin. K1 sec. Did you? I subscribed. Just sent it, Henry. K. Can you sub to? Thank you so much, Ghost. I really appreciate that. Can you sub to me? Henry, if you come back for a couple more streams, I will. Same, Ghost. Read above.
From the belt, the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hard ground ball to third. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the time.
Hey Noah, what about doing a funny baseball in real life challenge? LOL. Damn IT.
Here's Robbie Cano now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Did you sub? I think my content for that wouldn't be good, Tim.
Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming
Ghost,
game?
if you come back for a couple more streams, I will.
Through your mobile phone. Visit
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First two pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he takes a look at strike 3 called. And that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's
Hey Noah, Halloween Lodge was so fun, and I fell a Ken's sister, and I fell in love.
Looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
In my dreams. Nice.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ranging back is Dyson. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and with it, they've left in front now,
Emoji pouting face,
3-1.
emoji pouting face, emoji pouting face.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered.
I know the day I'll have a wife.
Have any chance.
3 runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground. Ackley on the grass, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run.
I just need to meet her laughing, never even had a first kiss.
It's now 3-1 Mariners. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
39, Edwin Diaz.
Here's Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Emoji middle finger, Yondar Alonso or whoever TFU spell it.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
And also know where I might be have to relearn pavement set because of eye surgery.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Is that good?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dante Bichette is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a liner, but foul.
Yep.
1-2, here it comes. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Johnny Peralta.
So stepping in, Johnny Peralta. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his
I
side.
would like to ask you if you could pray for that love of my life soon to help me in life and become the man I want to become.
Carlos Correa will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. In the air to right center. Cruz is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, we had 2 spring training division teams going at it in this one. Pretty much an even matchup on paper, but in the end, these guys come out on top and get a well-earned victory.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits.
Gonna need the stream, guys. I'm too pissed right now. Thanks everyone for watching. Emoji pouting face, emoji crying face, emoji pouting face, emoji crying face, emoji pouting face, emoji crying face.